Breaking news! Our top stories tonight. EOS Network turns 5 years old and the EOS EVM already has an upgrade. Welcome everyone to the EOS Fireside Chat for June 7th, 2023. We've got an awesome anniversary show lined up for everyone, including NFT giveaways, EOS giveaways, 9 topics, 3 speakers, tons of great NFTs, reminiscing of the good times over the last 5 years. Let's get into it. So what were we talking about today? Of course, EOS's 5-year anniversary and the celebrations and giveaways around that. EOS EVM has an upgrade coming. Yves going on Real Vision soon enough. EOS joins Hong Kong Web3Hub. OCI's Antelope and Leap team updates by Phil Mesnier. Pomelo Season 6 is live for donations. Upland has its Genesis week right now. Alcor integrates Anchor account creator. Fractal anniversary updates with Singjoy. And then, of course, community open mic and some off-topic banter. I imagine we'll be talking about the SEC suing Coinbase and Binance. EOS has not been listed as a security in those listings. My name's Stephane. Let's get the show going. So, straight up, let's get to the first topic, EOS anniversary. It's been 5 years already. Time flies. There's been lots that has happened. We're going to recap some of the latest moments. We're going to recap the top 21 moments that we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks that we've featured in a epic NFT series that is going live in just a few minutes. If you've been helping us promote the anniversary, promote all of the great features and aspects of the EOS network over the last couple of weeks, you've earned yourself an EOS Moments crate. Maybe you earned yourself an EOS Moments capsule. We'll be able to open those in 6 minutes or so, and then we'll be giving away prizes. But before we get into that, let's do a little recap of our latest EOS Moments Twitter thread that was posted on the EOS Network Foundation Twitter account earlier this week on Monday. So the recent history of EOS features technological breakthroughs, industry recognition, and the biggest deals and partnerships the network has ever seen. The pieces are in place and EOS is ready to become the top crypto comeback story of 2023. Moment 16 that we're featuring is sharing our story. In late 2022, the EOS Network Foundation and Zysan Global embarked on a world tour showcasing the recent achievements of the new EOS and promoting upcoming developments. Our story resonated with investors, paving the way for future deals and partnerships. Moment number 17, EOS Independence Day. On September 21st, 2021, the EOS network upgraded from the neglected EOS.io codebase to the community improved Antelope protocol. EOS Independence Day marks an exciting and significant new chapter for the community. Moment number 18, IBC unites all Antelopes. In January of this year, the much anticipated and long awaited Antelope IBC solution was released. This trustless solution integrates directly into the Antelope base layers and seamlessly connects EOS, Wax, Telos, and UX together. United at last. Moment number 19, scaling Ethereum. Are you considering launching your app on the fastest EVM in crypto? Make sure to apply for your share of over $20 million in funding available for project launching on the EOS EVM. Moment number 20, global collaboration and recognition. Binance enables USDT on EOS, hosts some AMAs and some new simple earn programs. Mesnier publishing quarterly reports on the on-chain activity of EOS. Busan, South Korea signs with EOS, joins the Venture Capital Alliance of the Busan blockchain. Blockchain Game Alliance is now welcoming the EOS Network Foundation to their alliance, and DWF Labs commits significant investments into the EOS network. So those are the Moments number 16 to 20. Moment number 21 that we're revealing today is the rebirth of the community. So everyone out here, you guys are part of that rebirth. A lot of teams are now very active in the community. Now that there's funding available for them, the community's been reactivated, re-energized, and yeah, it's been great to see. And it's super fun to hang out with you guys on the Fireside every week. All right, and what time is it now? Okay, we still got a couple minutes before the pack openings go live. Hopefully everything goes well. We are doing a giveaway today for people who open their packs live on the Fireside. So I'm just gonna share a bit of text here and then gonna kind of explain how that's gonna work. So to qualify for a share of the 500 EOS we're giving away today, you need to open your EOS Moments crate or EOS Moment capsule and hold those NFTs in your account until the prize are distributed. So whoever opens the lowest mint for the first moment, called the Origin, will win 50 EOS. Anyone who opens a mint number 21 will share in a pool of 100 EOS. All single digit mints, number 1 to number 9, will share a pool of 250 EOS. And if someone is able to complete the full set of 21 moments today during the Fireside, you win 100 EOS. So for those first 3 prizes, those are only available if you open your pack and you hold that NFT. For the last prize of the completing the set, you guys can collaborate, you guys can pool your NFTs into one account. The first account to accumulate all 21 is going to win that prize. Daniel Keys, a bit late to the party, asks, where do I get packs? At this point, the market is the only place where you can get packs. We've been giving them away through Bounty Block contests over the last few weeks on Twitter. We will continue to give those away in the future, but of course, you need your pack right now if you want to qualify for those prizes. Let's go see. Are there some packs available on the market? I think there were some. Let's see here. Moments on the market. There definitely are a bunch of EOS Moments crates available right now for the low price of 5 EOS. To be honest, I feel like that's pretty cheap. I imagine they're going to get scooped up fairly quickly from some of you who want to participate in this promotion today. All right, less than 1 minute to go. Let me take a sip of my drink here.
Hey, Steph, Martin here. I have to ask one question. So this promotion is only for the duration of the Fireside chat. Is this correct?
That is correct. So you need to open your pack during the Fireside chat. So for the next 2 hours or so. And then you also need to fill out a Google form to let me know that you've got an NFT that may qualify for prizes. So the prizes are going to be distributed later on in the week. I'm gonna have to review all the entries, make sure the NFTs qualify, and then we'll be sending out those prizes later on. So if you do pull a low mint and you think you may have a chance to win one of these prizes, fill out the survey, share a link to the NFT asset on Atomic Hub. That'll make it easy for me to check and make sure that your prizes are legit. All right, 3:15, here we go. Let's open some packs. Feel free to share in the chat if you get some low mints or if you find a moment that you feel is well designed, well illustrated. Let's see it in the chat. And yeah, hopefully everything goes well.
I'm super excited about this opening, man. I hope everybody likes these NFTs. It's been like quite a bit of work working on these, but it was also fun. So yeah, excited for this opening.
For sure. So yeah, Martin's been doing a lot of work collecting these moments, designing them. So
Mike did a lot of work. Mike, shout out to Mike, like awesome job. I'm not sure if he's here in the chat, but for definitely he did the grunt work there.
Yeah, Mike is one of our newer designers that we've hired on the team the last I guess like 6 months ago or so. Daniel bought a couple of crates. Well done. Let me know if the pack openings work. Can I unpack? Yeah. So to unpack, you transfer your crate or capsule to the account unpack.gems. And then you check your inventory and you should see the contents. There we go. Bucha confirms that it works. There we go. Nice collection. The Torch, the Hackathons, Think Forward, the Origin, EUA, and the Coalition. Nice little set. Don't worry, Zane. You're not late. Pack opening started 1 minute ago, and you've got another hour and 45 minutes basically to open your packs, find some low mints or some interesting mints, and yeah, get in there. So one thing that I did not manage to do was set up the collection page on Atomic Hub today. There was a bug. There was a 505 error every time I tried to go on there, set that up. So I will continue to monitor that and see if we can get that fixed during the Fireside. Also, if you're with us on Discord, make sure to check the voice chat. Yana will be dropping links. We're giving away 8 crates that I personally bought off the market yesterday, and we're just going to be giving them away today. So if you got fast fingers, you can click those links that Yana shares and claim yourself a crate and potentially win some EOS prizes. There we go. New Legend sharing the NFTs that he's got. Global partnerships, the undisputed champion of China, and the Origin. And also flexing a bit his honorable donor badge for Pomelo Season 5. Well done, the New Legend, although it doesn't look like you got any special mint numbers. Although, whoever has the lowest Origin mint number today will win 50 EOS. I don't think mint number 163 is going to be good enough to qualify, but you never know. I don't know how many NFTs are going to be open today. Oh, Maro binks a mint number 5 of the EOS Independence Day. Very nice. That's one of my favorites of the collection for sure. Yeah, Zane, you can definitely open your crate now. Congrats, Maro. All single-digit mints, so mint number 1 to mint number 9, will share in a prize pool of 250 EOS. So if no one else gets them, you'd get 250 EOS, Maro, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure we'll have a lot more. All right, nice collection, Bucha here. What is that? A couple of crates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crates or so. We got the Origin. The Origin is really, really nice as well. Couple of these are really impressive. A couple are more simple, but yeah, good stuff. Let's see. Did you get a special mint number? Oh, mint number 20, close, but no cigar. Mint number 100 is cool, but that doesn't earn you any prizes today. This is not a mint number 1, right? No, that's mint 11 and mint 111. There are a lot of ones in there, so very close. Drew says the Rex one looks pretty sweet. Yeah, very cool. We've got a T-Rex representing our resource exchange.
Yeah, also check out when you double click on the NFT and watch it in full resolution, there's sound with each of these NFTs. So each of these NFTs has its own unique soundscape. That's something that we don't see in the preview, but yeah, it's a full-fledged video animation with sound.
There you go. And yeah, we are currently uploading all of these NFTs or the media content to YouTube. But the high res versions are many gigs each, and I've been literally uploading to YouTube all day, and it's still not done. Still got a couple to go. So we'll be setting up a playlist. So if you guys want to kind of just watch all of them, you'll be able to do that on YouTube. Maybe by the end of the show, but if not, definitely in the next couple days. PPBD Blue Papers number 1. Congratulations, sir. Catherine sharing the Origin, Undisputed, Pomelo and Bloom, global partnerships. Well done. However, no special mints for you. Oh, number 4, mint number 4 for the Origin for Valerie. Very nice. That's going to be worth some EOS prizes. So make sure you fill out the form, which I will share a couple times here throughout the show to make sure everyone has a chance to fill out the form. You can fill out the form maybe a bit later on in the show, but the NFT has to have been opened between 3:15 p.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern. All right, what do we got? Oh, mint number 21 for the EUA. Well done, Denis. That's going to earn you some prizes for sure.
What's the prize pool for the 21?
The prize pool for the 21 is 100 EOS. So that's going to be 100 EOS shared to everyone that gets the mint number 21.
Sweet.
Yeah. Anyone going for the full collection? Any teams already formed in the backgrounds for you guys to accumulate all those NFTs? Let me know. Lucia has a hard choice. Unpack or hold mint number 2. Very hard choice indeed. I would hold that and buy one off the market to open it. All right, let's see here on the market. Do we still have some available? Oh my God, you guys snapped up the market. Jeez, I mean, kind of not surprised. I'm not surprised, to be honest. And now that people see how sick these NFTs are, I don't think you'll be able to pick up crates for 5 EOS for much longer. All right, Liam, nice little collection there. 12 EOS moments. Any special mints? Oh, mint number 2 for the undisputed champion of China. Very nice, Liam. Congrats. All right, Kanani is asking, how does this work? So basically, you can go to the market, you can buy yourself a crate, you open it, and then if you have special mint numbers, you earn some EOS prizes. Anything exciting in these capsules? Yeah, so the EOS Moments crates contain 3 EOS Moments, while the capsules contain 1. So there is 1 exciting NFT inside of that capsule. There we go, Drew sharing that he's got an extra Rex if anyone needs any. There we go, put them up on the market or team up with some other friends and try to collect all 21. All right, good stuff. Happy that the unpacking went off smoothly. Shout out to Denis, our NFT tech master, who's built up all of this great NFT tech that we're using on EOS over the last couple of years. That's great. Looking forward to EOS Detroit releasing their collection manager that they've currently got a direct grant framework for. So that's going to unlock other NFT promotional mechanisms in the future. There we go. All right. Good stuff, everyone. So the final piece of this series that we'd like to add would be some audio tracks that we'd like to add to these NFTs from anyone who wants to leave us an audio message that kind of reminisces on these moments. So if any of these moments you were involved in, or you want to share a little something, reach out to me personally, send me an audio clip, send me an audio message, and we'll be adding these later on. So we're going to give it about a month for people to kind of send in these clips. And then at the end of the month, if we get enough clips, then we'll add these audio clips, which would really like cement this collection as really, community oriented and really capturing the history of EOS over the last 5 years. And we're able to do that with the mutable attributes feature that's available with Atomic Assets. Marco shares. Yes, Martin.
Just a little bit of context on these audio messages.
Yes.
So the concept here is that these portals are time machines or time, and what's inside there is a time capsule. So what the animation inside the time machine is more or less a symbol for the moment, but your memories or your audio messages that you're going to send us, first of all, they will be anonymized. I will edit out all names or anything. And we don't show any faces or something. So it's really what kind of memory you want to put in this time capsule, and basically mint it on the EOS blockchain. So that's the concept here of and the background. So don't worry about your identity. We will just take the sample, the audio sample, and mix them all together, and then a nice little clip, and it will be then minted in eternity. 1 month's time, as Steph said.
There you go. Yes, thank you, Martin. The brains behind the designs and the concepts of a lot of these promotions that we do. We thank you, Martin, for your unlimited creativity and, of course, expert knowledge about EOS history.
I thank you for explaining this better than I do.
I don't know. I think you got some interesting angles and perspectives there, so it's great. Okay, cool. Thou shall not claim. Yes, sir. That is maybe my favorite title for these NFT series. So yeah, let's quickly review all of these moments here. I'm gonna share it in the chat for anyone who's curious. So, and I'm just gonna read them out here real quickly. We've got the origin, EOS Community Conference Seoul, the EUA, the EOS Torch, Global Hackathons, Rex launch, EOS Community Conference Rio, Battle for CPU, EOS #1 ranking in China, EOS Network Foundation launch, Pomelo crowdfunding, Blue Papers, token vesting, stopping of the vesting tokens, Grant Framework launch, Antelope rebrand, EOS Roadshow 2022, EOS Independence Day, IBC launch, EVM launch, EOS partnership, and the rebirth of the EOS community. All right, screw it. I'm going to give you guys a bit of alpha, which I was going to keep as a surprise, but let's not keep it as a surprise. So today is actually the last day to mint your May Pop Token raffle tickets as well. In the past, I've been taking care of minting these prizes and sending them out. Sometimes there's been some delays. We're done with those delays. I've got Yana helping me now for these raffle ticket prizes. So you can still mint them for another 30 minutes. So you take 4 pop tokens, blend them into a raffle ticket, and then you can win some prizes. Let me share the link here for those of you who want to blend a last minute raffle ticket. We're giving away 250 EOS in prizes to the people who hold this raffle ticket. There's over 100 already minted. There's 21 prizes to be giving out of EOS. But on top of that, we're also going to be giving away 1 EOS moment capsule to everyone that's holding one of these May raffle tickets. So you've got another 30 minutes to mint them if you want to. At that point, Yana's going to go on chain, distribute the prizes, distribute the capsules to everyone, so you'll have an extra EOS moment to open if you hold one of these monthly raffle tickets. Hey Evan, thanks for joining us. Absolutely, we can start to open capsules and crates. Everything's live. We've had a bunch of people sharing their collection so far. They look really awesome. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was a lot of work, some hiccups along the way, as always, some pivots, etc., standard, but in the end, I think it came together really nicely. And yeah, I'm happy for everyone that's joining us today for this EOS Moments Unpacking party. Amigo, how do I get a free crate? Unfortunately, there are no more free crates available at this time. But stay tuned to our socials. Join us on the Fireside. Join other community events, and you'll be able to earn EOS moments over the next couple weeks and months, etc. Yevon asked, is it good or not? Blue Papers, mint number 15. Thou shall not claim, the coalition. And you've got a capsule that you can open as well. Yeah, those are great. Thou shall not claim, definitely one of my favorites. However, in terms of prizes, none of these qualify for prizes. So let me share again real quickly the prizes for people. So the lowest mint for the origin is going to win 50 EOS. Anyone that opens a mint number 21 is going to share a pool of 100 EOS. All single digit mints, so any mint number 1 to 9 is going to share a pool of 250 EOS. And if someone's able to complete the first set during the Fireside, they're going to earn 100 EOS. If no one claims that prize, that 100 EOS is going to be shared into the single digit mints prizes as well. There you go, Mauro sharing a screenshot. Oh, I see a low mint there for EOS Independence Day, number 5. Very nice. So you've earned yourself some prizes. So make sure to fill out the form and copy paste the link to the NFT to allow me to verify your prizes and send those prizes over the next couple of days, something like that. So just as an example, complete sets. People are claiming complete sets already. That's incredible. That's incredible. I will definitely check that later on after the show. I'm gonna check that, see if that's actually legit. So, for example, just copy paste the link to the NFT in the survey. In the Google form. For example, I just shared one example of a link to an NFT, and that's it. Where to check sets? Yeah, Yevon, unfortunately, I was running into errors today while I was trying to set up the collection book for these. So there's not an easy way to check for the set so far. But there is a way in Atomic Hub to view your inventory by just unique NFTs. So you can see if you've got 21 unique moments. That should give you the hint that you've got the full set. Aha, Buchia admits that he sent in the form but doesn't have the full set. All good, no worries. There you go, Valerie getting into the game. Has a Rex NFT and is holding a raffle ticket, which will earn her another capsule in about 30 minutes. All right, good stuff, everyone. So please continue to share your picks in the chat. We're going to move on to some other topics. But continue to share. There are 21 moments in total. I shared the list a bit higher up, although that's not the exact names. Here, let me share the exact names. I don't have a list of the exact names, but it's close enough here. Let me share.
There are 21 names, and we shorted them a little bit, so they all show in the display of Atomic Hub. And there are 5 categories, and each category has 4 NFTs included. So, for example, there are the IRL events like the Think Forward Roadshow that we had later this year and this year and last year. And there was also a category called Turning Points. This is pretty interesting. The unique origin one has no category, so that's one of its own without a category. So 5 categories, 4 NFTs in each category, and 1 unique origin NFT.
There you go. And just so you guys know, we're also hosting the same contest with the same prize pool tomorrow on the Chinese version of the Fireside chat. So that happens in the EOS China Telegram channel, starts at 8 a.m. Eastern. And so if you're listening to this on the replay, you could perhaps join. I'm not sure, maybe you need to understand Chinese to kind of understand, but there's going to be a form. People who open their packs during the Chinese Fireside, there's going to be the same prizes. So that's also available to the Chinese community. Unfortunately, no, mint number 50 or above will not earn you any additional EOS prizes. You need single digit mints, mint 21, low mint of the origin, or the full set to earn some prizes. All right, let's move on to the next topic. But first, thank you for joining us, everyone. We're live on Discord, we're live on YouTube, live on Twitter, live on Facebook. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you are. And of course, we love it when you participate in this show, whether it's in the text chat or joining us on the voice stage on Discord. We want to hear your thoughts, comments, and questions about today's topics. And remember, spam those memes, spam those emoji reactions for more Fireside hype. All right, EOS EVM Upgrade. EOS EVM 0.5 has been released. So let me share, or RC1 has been released anyways. Let me share the link here to a recent blog post on the eosnetwork.com site. When was this released? This was released May 31st, I guess, a week ago. Couple highlights here. Mostly, the release candidate 1 has reached code completion this week and will be going live on mainnet soon. With the initial launch of the EOS EVM mainnet happening less than 7 weeks ago, this release speaks to the rapid pace of development that the EOS network has seen since the launch of the EOS Network Foundation. Absolutely. This EOS EVM release enables the incorporation of the Yield Plus liquidity program on the EOS EVM side of the protocol. That's great. We've been looking forward to that. However, don't expect it to be live just yet. There's still a couple more things that need to be done, but this is a big step in that direction. Another highlight here from this article that I want to read real quickly says, with the majority of the crypto industry DeFi programs being built on the EVM standard, it was critical that the Yield Plus program was also made available to dApps on the EOS EVM. The launch of EOS EVM version 0.5 makes this possible and will play a major part in increasing TVL on the EOS EVM. Absolutely. There we go. And of course, EOS EVM has its own pool on Pomelo. We'll be talking more about Pomelo in the future. Esteban here sharing his grant in the chat. Feel free to share your grants in the chat whenever you want, of course. But maybe refrain from jumping on stage to shill your grants. We are going to be hosting another Pomelo rapid fire pitch session on the Fireside in a couple of weeks, so everyone will have their chance to share with the community about their Pomelo grants. All right, back to EOS EVM. Actually, that was kind of it on my side. I don't know if for those who are more technical in nature, there's a bunch of other technical updates included in this article. I'm not going to read them because I don't understand it, but if you do want to read them, you can go check out the article. So I don't know if anyone else in here has anything else they want to share about the EOS EVM. I don't know if there's some of the devs from the ENF that may have worked on this, want to jump on, share a few thoughts. If not, we'll move on to our next topic in just a bit. Wow, PPBD went hard on the May raffle tickets. What is that? Nine tickets? That's got to be a record. That's got to be a record. Hopefully you win some EOS prizes, and of course you're going to earn some more EOS moment capsules. All right, let's move on. Yevon, I'm going to mute you. Server mute you for now. Maybe you want to mute yourself on your side, and let me know if you want to jump on the mic here. I'll unmute you. All right, moving on to our next topic. We're going to invite Yves Larose, founder and CEO of the EOS Network Foundation, to talk a bit about the next couple topics. Yves is going on Real Vision very soon. For those of you who don't know, Real Vision is a very popular crypto show, podcast, community led by Raoul Pal. I've been following them actually for a long time. I've watched a lot of their content over the years, and I was pretty excited to learn that Yves going to be on a Real Vision. So Yves, I don't know if you want anything to share. I mean, the event is next week, June 12th, 12 p.m. Eastern. Not sure how
I think the only thing to share is what Drew already wrote, which is Real Vision is pretty awesome. It's going to be a podcast. It's pretty good. Our comms team and stuff have done a really great job at getting us on different podcasts, and that being one of them. So I'm looking forward to it. It's just spreading that message of what EOS is in more forums. And as Drew wrote, TLDR, Real Vision is pretty awesome.
Yeah, and what's really awesome is their wide reach in the crypto space. And so it's going to be really cool. Is it just you going on there, or is it kind of a panel setup, or
I believe it is just me. And if I'm not mistaken, it is next Monday. It's the 12th, just before noon. And I believe it's live. So it's going to be the 12th at, I think noon, like 11:45 noon.
Yeah, that's what it says here on the tweet. June 12th, 12 p.m. Eastern, live with. And is it with Raoul Pal?
It is not with Raoul Pal. I think Zach is not here. I believe it is not. I believe it's one of the other hosts.
Okay, cool.
But they'll be pleasantly surprised if it is with Raoul.
Yeah, there you go. And either way, the content will be shared widely through.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see here. 363,000 followers. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All right, awesome. Moving on to our next topic. Kind of a mystery, this one, actually. EOS joins Hong Kong Web3Hub. So this article came up on our environment scan earlier this week, and it mentions that EOS is one of 4 cryptos that are joining this Web3Hub in Hong Kong. And then I looked around on the EOS Network Foundation side, in the community, etc., and we couldn't find any other tweets about this or official announcements. So I reached out to Yves this morning. I'm like, hey, what's this all about? Can we share this topic? Maybe you want to take it from there, Yves.
And then Yves said, Yves has also been looking at who has done this, and Yves also does not know. So obviously went down to Hong Kong about 2 months ago, and we met with a lot of people, and we met with government officials at Cyberport and Invest Hong Kong. So I first thought it was them. I first thought it was Invest Hong Kong because they do have a fund that we had talked about. We are working on something, but it wasn't that. And they did confirm it's not them. And so then I reached out to Cyberport because they also have something that we're working on. It's a different fund and it's not that one. So I thought maybe it was them, not them either. So it remains a mystery as to what this is about, if this information is actually accurate or not. We're not the publisher, so I really don't know. But what is cool is that if indeed this is accurate, then that means that there are people out there working for EOS, just doing so on by themselves, which is very reminiscent of 2018 and stuff, right after mainnet launch, where a lot of people were just doing things. And if we can get more of that, obviously that's great. So remains a mystery, but a pleasant mystery if indeed accurate.
There you go. So if you have any information about this, let us know. We'd love to know how or who made this happen. But either way, very cool. Very cool. All right. Pop token giveaways. I talked a bit about it earlier on the show, but reminder, you can claim your Pop token in the Pop bot chat while the Fireside is going on. Please don't claim the token if you're not in the Fireside. They're meant to be in the it's meant to be for people who join in the Fireside. In the future, we may implement some more tracking measures to make sure that's the case. But either way, if you're here, go claim your Pop token, maybe mint the raffle ticket. You still have 13 minutes to mint your May raffle ticket. And like I said, the prizes now, the monthly prizes, we're aiming to send them live during the show. So Yana's going to be helping me out on that. So hopefully we can get those prizes out right away and we can announce the winners live on the show, which is going to be cool. There are other ways to win Pop token giveaways. EOS Support is running a bunch of shows as well. EOS Synergy, Twitter Spaces, EOS Mexico runs events where you can earn Pop tokens, and a few other events from EOS Support. So there's a couple places throughout the week where if you join these EOS-focused events, you can earn Pop tokens, which at the end of the month can earn you EOS prizes and NFT prizes as well. There we go. Yevon sharing the love, sharing a claim link for a Pop token. Awesome. Thank you, Yevon. All right. I see Yana's out there running contests in the chat. Odogwu and PPBD won some EOS Moments crates. Congratulations to you guys. Make sure to open them during the show and fill out the survey to claim your prize if you get some prize winning NFTs. Here, I'm going to share the link again for the survey. All right, we went through these topics a bit quicker than I anticipated. Next up, we've got Phil from Phil Mesnier going to talk to us about OCI's Antelope and Leap team. If you're ready, Phil, welcome on stage to the Fireside.
Thanks, Stephane. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, coming in clear.
Okay, good. So, yeah, I just want to let people know that OCI has been significant contributors to the code base of Antelope since nearly the inception, certainly before the launch. And most recently, we helped with the EVM deployment. And now we have a situation where, for a limited time only, some of our core team is available to help the community with whatever projects you have. And so I wanted to come out and let everyone know that if you have an idea for a project, but you're missing the expertise, we can provide that expertise to help you out. And so reach out to me if you are interested, even if you don't have a fully fleshed out project. We have architects who can help with that. And you may even be able to work with me. So thank you for your attention.
Very cool. Are you saying that this help is free to the community?
No, unfortunately, it's not free.
Okay.
This is, but it's available. I mean,
but it's available. The capacity is there to be purchased, basically, which is rare, is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, to have some of the original some of the OGs who developed the core features of the EOS blockchain to help you out.
Perfect. All right. Excellent. Thank you, Phil, for sharing that piece of news with us.
Thank you.
That's great. Jack Bites here saying there's a maximum limit reached. Is there a maximum limit to our pop token raffle tickets? I don't think so. Denis, if you're around, can you maybe do a quick check on that?
Yeah, it's for the raffle. I'll look into it, but yeah, the raffle.
Yeah, for the raffle ticket. Jack Bites here sent an error message. I don't know, Jack Bites, if you want to share more details about that. But yeah. Annie Amigo says that she won a crate yesterday from the EOS Pulse show, and wondering how she can get it. I'm actually waiting. Oh, hold on. Maybe they sent me the list on Twitter and I have not checked my Twitter messages today. Very possible, Annie Amigo. Let me see here. No, I did not miss a message. So I'm waiting on Haza to send me the list of winning accounts. But Annie, I trust that you did win. I'll send you one of mine temporarily, and then when I get the list, I'll keep yours for myself. So if you want to just let me know your EOS account, and I'll send that over to you. There we go. All right. Cool. Moving on to our next topic. Pomelo Season 6 is live for donations. Very exciting day in the community. Maybe I'll invite Daniel Keys, CEO of Pomelo, to talk a bit about how it's going so far today.
Hey. Thanks for having me on the stage. It's going great so far. It's an exciting, it's a bit of a milestone season. It's the first time we got multi-pool and even multi-chain. And it was my first time today using IBC because I had a good reason to. So it was awesome that new IBC portal that the UX team put out worked like a charm. I transferred some Telos tokens over from Telos over to the EOS and made some donations with that. I haven't done a large amount of donations, and I still have lots of browsing to do and more donations to make over time. But I wanted to make sure I tried out this multi-pool stuff as soon as I could, and it's been awesome and great to see the activity from the community. As always, it's always on that first day of Pomelo donations being open, you can almost feel a change in the energy in the air. So it's again seeing that again today. Lots of great grants. We've got a queue still of grants to review and approve. And again, as just like every year, it seems that the quality is getting better and better every season. We've made some improvements to the way we to our review process too, and we got Andrew helping me out too, which is awesome. If you are a grant that didn't immediately qualify for to get accepted to participate in Pomelo, you should get an action required email. And for the first time this season, we're providing very direct feedback on those emails. So we'll actually customize our feedback for every person that goes into action require. That's going to show up on your email with some kind of clear direction on what was the reason we weren't able to approve you and how you might consider tweaking your proposal to get qualified. So if you haven't been checking your email and you're wondering why is my grant in action required, just make sure you're checking the email that your account is registered with, and hopefully you should have it there. Otherwise, check the junk. Maybe it's in there. But I've already been noticing on my side that it's helping a lot. We're getting a lot less questions from people. They're just immediately resubmitting their grants, and oftentimes right on point, they're able to get approved with their second go. I haven't pulled any stats recently. Let me see.
While you do that, I'm going to ask our participants here on Discord. Let's see some ones in the chat if you've got an approved grant that's ready for donations. And let's see some 9s in the chat if you've donated so far already to some grants. 9, Denis, showing that he's donated. Drew, Daniel, Buchia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. What about rejected grants? Okay, put 0 if you've got a rejected grant or if you've got a grant that's action required. There you go, New Legend coming in with the 0. Good luck, New Legend. I'm sure you'll put those, modify your grant, in order to qualify. There you go. Oh, Denis flexing with saying he's donated with both Telos and EOS tokens. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. And so I got the stats up here, and I didn't even have to run the bot. Thank you, Andrew, for summoning the bot and running these stats here. We've got currently a total of 56 grants approved, 11 that are in action required, 32 in our queue to review. A big chunk of those 32 are ones that they were previously in action required, and now they've already returned. Just even since last night. Again, this is a sign of the change to our email working. I think something like 15 grants that I put into action required last night are already returned today, ready for another review. So that's great. We had 28 people make donations so far, a total of 97 contributions. And yeah, we're seeing both EOS and Telos being donated. It's still very early, so these numbers are small. 152 EOS has been donated, 72 Telos has been donated, which is an approximate value of $120. But we should see that number increase significantly over the course of the next 3 weeks.
There you go. And pitch sessions for Pomelo are, of course, going on again this season. We've got some on Twitter Spaces. We've got some for the Chinese community, for the Korean community, and we're doing one on the Fireside in 2 weeks. So not next week, but the week after, Wednesday, June 21st. Anyone who has an approved grant, join us on the Fireside and have 30 seconds to pitch their grant to the community. I just shared the link to the upcoming pitch session Twitter Spaces, which is it tomorrow? Martin, are you there? Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, that's right. So less than 24 hours for the first pitch session to happen. There's going to be more than that. If you have not yet signed up for the pitch sessions, you can do so through a Google form that I will find in just a second. And you can also always find a link to that form on the Pomelo Twitter account bios.
Yeah, linked at the top, and I'm here. So yeah, we got, I think currently we have, last time I checked, about 2-3 hours ago, we had 10 grants applying for the pitch session. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if they're all going to confirm via email, so that's important. You need to basically send in your confirmation 24 hours before the pitch session. So if you sign up now, you're probably going to get booked for next week. But that just means for tomorrow we have a little bit more time. If you're still coming in and there's time and people want to hear your pitch, then you have a chance to pitch maybe, if you want, and there's enough time. But also you can learn about other teams and what they're doing. So also the donors, right? If you want to come on the pitch sessions, once everybody is done pitching their grant, you can come on stage and ask them questions, and we can develop a conversation about what is really needed in the ecosystem, what kind of public goods are necessary, how can we improve the applications, what the donors really want from the grant owners. So yeah, I really like the pitch sessions. It's happening tomorrow. Looking forward to have you all there. And there's another Twitter Spaces coming up on Friday. I'm not sure if this is going to be on the agenda today of the Fireside chat. Steph, help me out.
It's the next topic. Go for it.
Awesome! Okay. So yeah, season 6 milestone multi-pool, right? So we're having a Twitter space on Friday with the Telos Foundation, and shout out to also a culture blog from the Telos community. We're gonna do more Twitter spaces to onboard the Telos community onto Pomelo, and basically introduce on Friday how to get funding on Pomelo, to several projects or people that are building on Telos, and then hopefully have more people signing up for the pitch sessions on that are coming from the Telos community. So currently, all the grants that have signed up for the pitch sessions are all either for the Everything EOS pool, the EVM pool, or the GameFi pool. So yeah, I looking forward to have more Twitter spaces in the Antelope ecosystem.
Awesome. Yeah. And just a reminder, don't wait until the last minute to sign up for the pitch session. It's kind of standard. People, you need your grant to be approved, etc. So I understand that sometimes it takes a bit of time before you can apply, but oftentimes there are too many applications for the pitch sessions for the last one. And sometimes we may not be able to include everyone. While the earlier ones, there's usually room. So if your grant has already been approved, go ahead, sign up for those pitch sessions as soon as possible. And Martin, were you saying that there's a chance that potentially grants can just show up tomorrow and pitch if there's time, even though they may not have been confirmed yet?
I may have said that, but I can't confirm it now because tomorrow is a different day. No, usually it's like the way Twitter Spaces works. It's a casual conversation, so I won't be super strict on everything. I still, give you the chance to sign up later. Tomorrow we just have 60 minutes, so all the grants that are there, they have a chance to, if there's, usually it's 5 minutes per grant on a pitch session. So if there are people signing up and they sign up, so I give them a little bit more time to answer questions from the community. Let's say there are no questions from the community, but there are people in the audience that want to pitch their grant or just want to introduce themselves, then that's fine, right? So I think that's kind of, don't come in with expectations tomorrow, but if you're active in the community and if you want to talk to us and there's time and room, I'm all for it. Another way to sign up early, reason to sign up early is everybody that pitches on the Pomelo pitch session gets included into the Pomelo pitch sessions collection. This is a collection that I created, and I was, the earlier you are in the pitch session, the earlier you are included in the pitch sessions, right? Because I don't include people that are just signing up. I only include people in this collection for that actually pitched. So this is, another way to maximize your impact. Just a little hint, last time this collection won one of the achievement badges. So that means there's a lot of volume coming through this collection. So yeah, sign up for the pitch session. You find it in the bio of the Pomelo Grants, at Pomelo Grants Twitter bio.
There you go.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Thank you, Martin, for that. And thanks for taking over the hosting duties for these Pomelo pitch sessions. I used to do them. Sounds like you don't have the shot clock going like I did, which is fine.
Oh, I have the shot clock going, but once the strictness is over, I'm not closing the space.
Right.
It's like we got 60 minutes, right? 60 minutes. If we're done after 45 minutes, that's good for everybody else.
Yeah. No, totally. I totally agree with that. Cool. Awesome. All right. May raffle tickets blend is over. That stops at 4 p.m. So that's been closed for 5 minutes now. Good luck, Yana, to do the distribution for the first time. Hopefully everything works out. Let me know if there's issues or if you have questions. The June raffle ticket blend is going to go live in 1 hour at the end of the show. And so if you weren't able to get in there for the May raffle ticket, get in there for the June one. There's always 250 EOS in prizes given every month for those, plus bonus NFT prizes. Who knows exactly what you're going to get for June, but everyone gets a little something if they're holding a raffle ticket. All right. Okay, some alerts going on my phone. All right, cool. Let's move on to our next topic. We're going by quick actually today. Upland Genesis Week. Let's talk a bit about EOS GameFi. So the Genesis Week highlights the first Genesis property that was minted on Upland, and they have all sorts of promotions. They've got live events in Vegas. They've got online events. They're releasing new features. It's actually pretty exciting, and it's getting pretty complex, and like there's a lot going on in Upland. So there's missions that are coming. Berlin City is opening on Friday. You've got wearable wizards and other types of merch that's going live, and a couple other things like some uncollected earnings cap. So if you've got an account on Upland, your guy kind of your avatar roams the cities on its own, and it kind of accumulates some UPX coins, etc. It used to be uncapped, where you could just collect for a year and then go in and redeem it. Now there's a cap. I'm not too sure exactly how long it is going to take for you to reach that cap, but they're basically incentivizing people to check in the game more often to claim those rewards, which is cool.
Well, it depends. It depends a little bit how many properties you have, right, and how many people basically randomly visit your property, so you can collect rent. That's the concept there. And the cap is also depending on what kind of role. I'm not sure if it's role. What kind of rank I would say you have in Pomelo. So you start as a visitor. You don't have a visa. You're not a citizen of Upland yet. And then at a certain amount I'm not even sure what the ranks are there. I think you might know better. But depending on how high you are in the ranking, like how many properties you own or how many UPX you hold, you become like a director, an executive, or a higher role within Upland. And then the higher your role is, the higher is your cap. So it's fair in that sense. So a visitor has a pretty low cap. I think it's like 2,000 12 UPX.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay. If you're a visitor, I think your cap in becoming a visitor, the moment you have more property in Upline, more than 8,000 UPX value, either if it's UPX tokens or if it's a property that's worth 8,000 UPX, then you're not a visitor anymore. And also, when you're a visitor, your account is not necessarily forever. That's another thing. Anyway, I'm going into weeds on this. I really like what Upland is doing with the Genesis Week. There are literally like so many events that we can't even recap. Steph just shared a video, which is running basically through all the upgrades that they're having during the Genesis Week, happening this week. I'm personally super excited for finally having Berlin on Friday opening up. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I've been excited about London, the first European major city that's opening. I mean, Porto is also a European city, but I was late for this one. And I was waiting in Lisbon for a long time. And then I flew to London. I got some properties in London. But Berlin, I know Berlin. I've been there. I know the streets. I know the properties that I want to buy. And I'm excited for Friday.
There you go. Awesome. Thanks for that extra color commentary, Martin, on everything Upland. They're also introducing life. So I don't know if these are animals or what exactly it is. I listened to the video earlier today. Lots going on. Clearly, the Upland metaverse continues to develop at a high pace. They're just really really going hard on the blockchain GameFi out there in the Upland metaverse. Great to see.
Yeah, it's insane. It's such a pleasure to have them on the EOS blockchain. It's really great. The community that's in Upland, I'm not sure if they're all aware that they're on the EOS blockchain, but once they realize this, or it's due to the really nice onboarding and seamless kind of user experience of Upland that many people might not know that all their properties and all their activity is on the EOS blockchain documented. But the moment they realize it, and the moment that there's like more like awareness going on, I think this is going to be a major push. So that's pretty. I'm excited for this, and I would suggest everybody that is not yet an Upland player to just check it out, because like what you just mentioned, the wearables, they did some stuff with wearables. Now you can actually wear them. You're stepping into a space, or you're stepping into an event that's happening during Genesis Week, and you can wear them. So I think when they opened Rio, they had some really interesting samba costumes, like the carnival in Rio. They have like really interesting costumes with a lot of feathers, and you could buy some limited edition ones as a 3D render, and now you can actually wear them on your avatar. So earlier this year they partnered with Ready Player Me, so you can basically style your avatar as you like, or as you actually look. Now you can use the wearables that you bought in order to wear them. So that's another thing that happened earlier this year. This Genesis Week, they're also putting like a lot of the cars that were sold earlier on the track. So I think a lot of the games people are now racing tracks during Genesis Week. So tune into these channels. It's crazy. Like the video that Steph shared, there's so many other videos with a lot of updates of what's going on this week. It's really highly recommend to follow them if you into GameFi on EOS.
There you go. All right. Okay, good stuff. Yana, any updates on the May raffle ticket prize distribution?
Hello. Is my mic working?
Yes, Yana, welcome to the Fireside.
Thank you. Yeah, snapshot is taken. I'm working on the distribution of the NFTs. I will share a little video of a wheel of names for the 50 EOS prize. 50 EOS prize. So we have a little proof of what happened, who won, and it will take a few minutes.
Perfect. All right, cool. Thanks for the updates. Let us know when the prizes are determined and the EOS Moments capsules distributed. So I just checked our giveaway form. We've got one submission for the lowest mint for the origin. Looks like someone just submitted mint number 11, and this one is mint number 58. So I think mint number 11 is currently in the lead, although that's not confirmed. So if you have a low mint, feel free to send it out. We've got
lower, but yeah, I don't think 11 is going to win.
You don't think 11's going to win?
No.
All right, we'll see. We'll find out. But if you get a lower than 11, but you don't fill out this form, you're not going to win the prize. So you definitely need to fill out the form in order to win the prize. For the mint number 21s, we've got a bunch of entries here. I'm not sure if they're all qualified. Looks like I've got 7 entries here. We'll see if those are actually all mint 21s. I'm not sure. Single digit mints, we've got 4 entries on there. So at this pace, it's about 50 EOS per low mint. And then we've got a couple of people claiming that they've completed the full set of moments, which I will check, after the show in the next couple of days. All right, moving on to our next topic. Alcor integrates Anchor account creators. So just a little quick hitter here. Shout out to Alcor. They came on the Fireside chat a couple of weeks ago. And so we're happy to share their updates. Basically, you can create an account on any Antelope chain for only 99 cents. Very cool. Very cool, Alcor. They've been doing great work. implementing IBC and really unlocking a lot of the potential of the Antelope chains. Morrow claiming his 50 EOS retirement plan. Good stuff. Morrow, hopefully we moon and you can have a nice retirement on that. Denis checked to see if mint number 1 was unpacked. It is not. So looks like mint number 50 right now from Morrow, or 58 or something, is in the lead for the origin. So if you've got lower than that.
Well, I gave everybody a head start. Since I'm involved in the production of this, I haven't opened anyone and haven't also participated in the contest. I bought mine off the market, so I will open like shortly before the Fireside chat. So hurry up if you want to claim anything, or if you want to complete 21 sets.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to let you win the prizes, Martin. Not sure how I feel about that.
Probably not. Probably not.
Probably
someone has mint number 4. So if someone has unpacked mint number 4, that would be the lowest that's unpacked right now.
Oh, there you go. But you need to fill out
the form.
Fill out the form. If you've got mint number 4 for the origin, it could be worth 50 EOS. All right. Oh, it's Valerie. What am I doing? You're not doing it right, Valerie. Let me share the link here again to the form. You just need to share with us the link to the NFT in order to claim your prize. No worries, Valerie. Here, I shared the link here in the chat. Click that link, copy the URL of your NFT, put that in there, and then you'll probably win with mint number 4, I imagine. However, there's how many raffle tickets did we end up with this month? I think I'm pretty sure it's going to be a record. Let me see here. Templates.
128.
128, definitely a record. So we've got 128 other moments that are going to be distributed soon enough. And then, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if some more winners can be found in those capsules.
Can we confirm if this is a new record? 128 raffle tickets sounds like a record to me, but I didn't keep track.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see. January had 53, March had 84, April had 94, May 128. Pretty sure that's a record. But there's also more pop tokens going out through a variety of shows, right? So at first it was just the Fireside. Now we've got EOS Support hosting a bunch of events. EOS Mexico is getting some pop tokens now. And if you're hosting EOS events, reach out to me. We can get you in on this pop token gravy train. Valerie's asking if there's anything to do with the May raffle ticket. No, the only thing you do is you mint it, and then it just chills in your account, and then that enters you into the end of the month contest. So there's nothing extra that you need to do there if you're holding a raffle ticket. All right. What else do we have on the agenda? Oh, right. Fractal anniversary. It's also it's a 5-year anniversary of EOS and the 1-year anniversary of the Fractal community. Let's see here. Is Dogman in the chat? Dan Singjoy.
Yes, I am.
Hey, welcome to the Fireside, Dan. How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you, Stephane. How are you?
I'm good. There's been it's been a hectic 2 weeks for me, prepping all the EOS moments, the tweet threads, this anniversary show, etc. But I'm feeling very good that it all came together and seems like you guys are enjoying the NFTs. So I'm very happy. So what's up with the Fractal anniversary events this week?
Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks, Stephane, for everything you're doing. I think it's awesome and so exciting to hear all the stuff. And I'm also feeling the same way, too. I've been very busy with the anniversary planning for Eden Fractal as well. So, yeah, and thanks for the opportunity to share. Really excited. I just shared a picture there. Happy anniversary. And I can just provide a little bit of a summary of what we've been up to for the past year for Eden Fractal, and then all the exciting events that we've been doing so far. We had like a crazy, awesome day. We just had like a 4.5 hour call, I think, longer than normal. I think the longest Eden Fractal so far. Yeah.
My God.
So
right in your element there, Dan. With
yes,
with the long calls and the chatter.
Where maybe one day Stephane will work up to the EOS Fireside chat, the 7 hour, which is also a lot about fractality too, and fractals too. So I don't know, something about the fractals tend to inspire people to talk a lot. But yeah, it was super fun. Should I jump into? I mean, if you have any questions or if you want to lead in any way, then I'm happy to. But I have some notes written out too, where I can give a little bit of an overview of what we've been up to and why it took us 4.5 hours today. So I just okay. Cool. Sounds good. And as you know, I tend to have there's so much exciting stuff we're doing and a lot to say. So at any point, feel free to jump in, of course, any questions or comments or thoughts or anything like that. And yeah, basically, what's up?
No, I was just saying that's actually the last topic on my agenda for the day. Then we've got open mic, then we've got maybe some off-topic banter. So I don't like to put a timeline on your segment, so you can go for as long as you want.
All right, excellent. Well, sounds great. Thank you, Stephane. And thank you to everybody in the EOS community for everything everybody's doing. Thank you for listening. I'm very excited to hear about all the great progress. And I'm also very excited to share all the great progress that we're doing at Eden Fractal and with Fractal cooperation against games in general. So we have our anniversary. We just had our anniversary meeting, our 53rd meeting for Eden Fractal. And actually, the official anniversary, we had the first Eden Fractal meeting on June 8th of 2022, which is just about a year ago, which I think I heard today, Pat Noverjoy was at the meeting, and he said that the EOS first block was on June 8th. I was thinking that the EOS anniversary was on June 14th. I'm still not totally sure what the significance of the dates are. Sorry if I missed that, Stephane, but it's really cool. It seems like the Eden Fractal anniversary and the EOS anniversary are both on the same day. 1 year anniversary for Eden Fractal, 5-year anniversary for EOS. Happy EOS anniversary to everybody here. And we've come so long, could say a lot about that. But I think it's quite fitting and quite exciting and quite a nice serendipity.
Yeah, actually, let me just jump in here and explain a bit about these dates. So let's see here. Yeah, so the first block was confirmed on June 8, 2018 at 8:08 a.m., 8.888 seconds UTC.
Thank you, Stephane.
Okay, you're welcome, Patrick. But others consider the official EOS birthday, like you said, to be on June 14th, and that's when the chain reached the 15% voting threshold. That was kind of what was needed to officially activate the chain. So there was a couple of dates we could have chosen for the anniversary, but we figured, let's go with the earliest moment possible, which was the first block, which was on June 8th. Go for it, Dan.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you for the explanation, Stephane. And I hear Patrick. If Patrick, I guess if you want to jump in, then I guess you can feel free. But Patrick, thanks also for pointing that out at the Eden Fractal meeting. We actually featured that right near the beginning of it. Patrick gave a little speech, I guess, thanking and congratulating everybody on the EOS anniversary too. So shout out to Patrick for inspiring that, and thanks Stephane for helping, and go EOS. I'll say that more later though, of course. And also, maybe coincidentally, 8:08, that's around the time that we had the first Eden Fractal meeting too. So there might have been even stranger serendipity there. Maybe the universe is working in wonderful ways. Anyway, so yeah, basically I suppose I'll provide a summary about what we've been up to. For anybody who's not familiar, Eden Fractal, it's a community where we are building innovative games, shows, and tools. We're working with fractal processes, and we're calling them consensus games. We've been meeting for the past year. As I said, we had our 53rd meeting There's usually about 15 people who join each week, somewhere on average. Most we've had around 30, but everybody's welcome to join. We encourage everybody to join. We're having amazing times, and it's an awesome way to meet people. And we're building some really, really cool public goods for everybody too that I'll share a bit about here, making videos and making shows and stuff like that. So we've been having a really great time. It's difficult to summarize it all, but just to give some ideas about that, you can learn at edenfractal.com. I also just updated the homepage on edenfractal.com to like a pretty concise summary where it shows the games, shoes, and tools, along with many different articles that you can click that I've been writing with Eden Creators, which is the media outlet that I publish a lot of content at, in addition to edenfractal.com. And of course, you can check out t.me/edenfractal and ask any questions there or reach out to any questions. And basically we've been meeting. We have been having so many cool experiences. And it's come such a long way in the past year. And this time, because it was the 1 year anniversary and that only happens once, we wanted to make the most of the occasion. We wanted to share a great time with everybody and also show the power and potential of these consensus games to empower all communities to create profound benefits for everyone. I've been stoked, and this is what I like live and breathe, as well as many people in the community. These are super, super helpful tools and games and shows. So we wanted to make the most of it and promote it and share everybody what we're doing. And so we normally play 2 games called Eden plus Fractal and Gagendas, where we go into breakout rooms and we give each other respect and we share what we do to help the community, and people get rewarded for helping each other out. And then Gagendas, where we propose topics and proposals and stuff like that. We have links where you can learn about that at edenfractal.com. Normally we play that, and we did that same thing, but we also played 2 new consensus games this week. One was called Fractal DJ, and the other was called Speeches. So Fractal DJ, this was originally thought by Perry, and by the way, we had 2 planning sessions for the past 2 weeks at the Eden Fractal meeting. So all these ideas we had it all documented with all the planning sessions and how we figured out how to do it. And Perry brought up the idea of Fractal DJ, where rather than ranking each other's contributions to the community like we normally do, which is a great thing, but we wanted to mix it up and we wanted to make it more musical. There's a lot of great musicians in the community and people who love music, so we decided to do a Fractal DJ game where people shared music. We went to breakout rooms, we used the Fractogram app to rank it, and I gave out an extra 200 EOS in prizes. We normally give out 100 EOS a week plus Eden Respect, and I give out an additional 200 EOS and plus NFTs, and actually made the first NFT that I've ever made before, which I'll go into a bit more detail a bit. But yeah, we had it where we had breakout rooms after that, and we did Fractal DJ ranking music and then speeches. And the goal of the speeches game was to share the most inspiring speeches about Eden Fractal. And people had very, very inspiring speeches. There's a lot of people who really care and invest a lot in this community, and so it was a wonderful, like, beautiful speeches. Also amusing speeches too. There was 2 different ways we ranked each other's speeches. We actually there's a new game that we just tested out for the first time called Signals, spelled with a C, and we built a Google spreadsheet as a demo application to facilitate this game. So we had Fractal DJ, we used the Telegram Fractogram app that we usually use, but we built a new spreadsheet called Signals, where we have a game where we reward people for voting and for sharing the most amazing speeches, and people ranked each other's speeches by the most inspiring speeches about Eden Fractal and the most amusing speeches about Eden Fractal. And so basically we went to the break rooms and shared music, and then we came back after that and everybody shared like a 2-minute speech or so for it. And it was super, super exciting. The video will be coming out soon from this week. And of course, everybody can check out the Eden Creators YouTube channel and edenfractal.com/videos to watch all 53 videos that we've done so far, or all 52, and the next one will be coming out soon. And yeah, so that was awesome. We're also this new Signals game. I've been looking a lot into what EOS Nation has been doing with Pinax, and also the former EOS Canada team, who is leading Streaming Fast now, and they're working with the Graph, and I'm planning to hook this up too. So we just did a basic version of it, but this is an app that we can build and then we can bring it, so it can be greatly helpful for all communities, in addition to the current apps that we have with Fractogram and the Fractal app. There's all sorts of great tools we have at edencreators.com/tools you can learn about, but we had a great first demo of it and people had amazing experience, amazing time. I'd be happy if Patrick or anybody else wants to share. That'd be great. I'd be happy to answer questions and discuss, but I know there's a lot of information here. But yeah, we gave out the EOS NFTs. I made my first NFT ever. I put it on Topic Hub. Big thanks to Gurusol Douglas, who's the founder of CXC Music, on Antelope and several other great applications. We put out a tutorial video, or recorded a tutorial video, where he showed me how to make the NFT. I put out an NFT, which is actually an NFT that I created for the EOS Independence Day of 2022. This is the artwork. It's the first AI-generated artwork that I ever made with Cosmic Surfers, and has a lot of sentimental value and so forth. Like Patrick said, every Wednesday at 15:30 UTC. Oh, I see Drew Joy sharing DJ stuff. Sounds awesome. Too bad I missed it. Yeah, too bad, Drew Joy. We would love to see you there, and we'd love to hear your music there too. But we're going to be doing it every week, and we can do Fractal DJ more, because when we did it first and it worked out pretty well. It worked out really well. It was really fun. And I see Daniel Keysjoy putting up the Pineax logo. So thank you, Daniel Keysjoy, for all the great work with Pineax. It's awesome to see where that's going. Yeah, so everybody's welcome to join at 15:30 UTC, of course, and we do it every week, and we can play these games more. And this week I gave out that first AI, or the first NFT rather. Big thanks to Gudasol Douglas for helping me create that, and we'll share the video at some point soon. I'm giving that NFT to everybody who participated in Eden Fractal for the first year. So Stephane, I know you also participated a while ago, so you get one of those, as well as everybody else who participated. And then also, now that I know how to make NFTs, there'll be much more NFTs coming out in the next year as well. So we have a lot more. Oh, and by the way, the NFT also includes the Eden song that I wrote too. Back when Eden first started 2 years ago, I wrote a song. I still haven't totally finished it. Just the early demo version has some sentimental value, but that's also there too. And we got Eden song and many other songs coming out soon. So maybe a few more points that I can add on to here. Basically, these new consensus games, they worked really well, and like they show the potential for us to like how these can really these games have been proven to be super helpful for our community and super successful in our community and several other fractals so far. And like I think they're at the point where they can really start greatly empowering all kinds of communities in the EOS community and all kinds of communities around the world. So feel free to reach out if you're interested in learning or interested in joining or interested in trying out these tools. There's actually like several fractals that are kind of sprouting out in Fractal manner or have been for a while. So for example, last week, Guillaume, big shout out to Guillaume of the EOS Network, and he's creator of IBC. He mentioned that we've been working with the Alien Worlds community, and Michael, who's the founder and creator of Alien Worlds, and we actually just did the first IBC test for Eden Fractal to share recommendations to Planet Ike, which is one of the planets in Alien Worlds. And Alien Worlds, of course, I think it's the most popular game in Web3 built on Antelope blockchains. I have an article there with edencreators.com/alienworldsfractal where you can learn about that. There's kind of two collaborations we're doing there. One is signaling recommendations to Alien Worlds with Eden Fractal, and then Vlad also just got a proposal passed and ported the tools over for Eden Fractal to Wax to build the Alien Worlds Fractal. Dwayne used to host those for about 13 weeks last year, but now we're bringing it back, and Vlad's an amazing developer of Consortium and CTF. And he got a proposal passed to start that. So we're going to be starting that probably in the next week or maybe two or so. So everyone can keep an eye on that. And I encourage everybody to join all these to try out the processes and experience them. And then also, I've been working closely, as have many other people in the community, with the Eden on EOS chief delegates, Mo and Lenny, as well as the working groups. And we're working to empower the working groups. There's a tech working group with a lot of great builders, and a media and comms group, and a strategy group, and a few other different groups. So we're working to empower these communities or these working groups with the Fractal tools. And there's also several other Fractals. Shout out to Jorge, who's been hosting this Fractal de Hispania, Spanish-speaking Fractal, for something like 35 weeks now or so. He's been doing amazing work, and he actually won the Inspiring Speech competition with Signals today. So shout out and congratulations to Jorge, and thanks to everybody who participated. And then also, once again, thanks to Douglas, too. Douglas helped me make the NFT, and he's also been hosting the Aqueduct, which is a Fractal which encourages people to develop skills and actualize goals that they want to do. So for example, I want to play more music, so each week it's a way to promote, it's a way to encourage, incentivize me to play more music, where people can work on their careers and so forth. So he actually just put out an article summarizing the first 10 weeks of Aqueduct, and it was really cool and really fun, and it's been an amazing experience. So I've been participating in a lot of these. So it's really cool to see all these tools, like they're pretty much ready. They're all open source, everybody can use them, and we have these amazing people in the community and amazing games and shows and stuff. So it's spreading. It's wonderful. Today's experience was so cool. I'd be happy if anybody else wants to share. And I've been speaking for kind of a while, so maybe I'll wrap it up. But yeah, once again, feel free to reach out any questions here. I'm happy to discuss it more during the open mic time, or if anyone wants to reach out to me whenever. Everybody's welcome to join the Eden Fractal meetings every week at 15:30 UTC. On Wednesdays. That's when we start. If you got to join late, or if you want to just join for a couple minutes, then feel free. We're usually lasts about 2.5 hours. The 4.5 hours is a longer one because we had a special anniversary day and we were figuring out lots of new things with these new consensus games. And then, of course, you can learn more at edenfractal.com. where there's different sections there where you can learn about our open source tools. We have the tools built on Antelope and also to DOS. He's been building Firmament, which is EVM compatible as well. And that's at edenclears.com/firmament. You can learn more. And I think he has a Pomelo grant coming out pretty soon. And yeah, I think these tools are ready to empower communities. I think they could be like a hugely helpful app for EOS in the world. And you can also watch our videos there on that site too. And pretty much all the things I mentioned here too. There's also articles to summarize, like for example, the Fractal DJ. You can check that at edenclears.com/DJ and the Signals app. There's different articles here. I don't want to overwhelm with too much information, but maybe I'll wrap it up there. And I'll say once again, happy EOS anniversary, and super cool that they both go together. So happy EOS anniversary to everybody in the EOS community. Thanks so much for all the great work. And thank you to everybody who's participated in the Eden Fractal meetings and just Fractal consensus games in general. It's been tremendously inspiring and super helpful. And so thank you so much, Stephane, for hosting this as well. And thank you, everybody. And yeah, happy anniversary, all. Thanks.
Oh my God. Happy anniversary to EOS and happy anniversary to Eden Fractal, right? I'm overloaded with mental notes from this speech. But yeah, I love it. Like I love the DJ thing. So I need to learn about this. I'm excited about this. One thing that triggered me the most, or positively triggered me, was the shout out for Pinex, not Pinex, Pinex. Sorry, I need to be strict with that branding. But no, it's Pinex.
Okay, there you go.
No, but anyway, I'm actually Alpha. We're currently editing a video, and this will enable some syncs for you to actually plug your Telegram bots or other bots to what we're building. And we're also releasing a video soon of how what we're doing with Pinex can be enabled for Antelope blockchain. So there's a lot of stuff that you need to be stay tuned on for Tadas or the developers that are currently working on all your tools on Eden Fractal for what's coming out on the Pinex YouTube channel. There will be a couple of workshops. There will be a couple of like looking what we're building on. So I love how this all comes together. So shout out to you. And yeah, once again, happy anniversary to Eden Fractal. I will check out the links and probably we need to have a call. Cheers.
It sounds awesome. Thank you so much, Martin. Great to hear from you. I really appreciate it. Martin, you were at the first Eden Fractal event, I believe, actually, and it's been super helpful. Thank you so much for supporting it back then and now as well. Sorry that I overloaded you, but there's so much information, and I'm definitely happy to follow up with a call. It'd be great to speak with you and catch up. It's been a while since we've spoken, so I'm glad to hear. It sounds like you're doing well, and yeah, I'm very happy to share more information and discuss and looking forward to our conversation very much. And then also regarding Pinex, not Pinex, to be clear, I have watched, I think, most of the videos on the Pinex YouTube channel now. I kind of just realized it. I was looking for solutions about how to get the data off the blockchain and make it work better for, I don't know, the past couple months as I've been thinking about the Signals game. And I saw another question actually by Drew Joy before. He asked, are these all running on the EOS chain or some of the consensus games off chain? So all the games are on chain that we normally play. I mean, they all have some off chain components, I guess. But like the essential parts of the games are on chain. So for example, the Eden plus Fractal game, which is the Fractal game where we rank each other's contributions and also elect delegates, that's all on chain, although we use a Telegram app called Fractogram that's DOS built that makes it very easy to just create polls in Telegram with like an automated polling system, and then you can hit two buttons to submit that on chain. So it's quite easily usable. People who don't know EOS or don't know blockchain can use it and start enjoying it within just like a couple minutes, like a very, very quick explanation. And that all goes on chain, and then all the respect and all EOS, that's all automated. So it distributes EOS and respect and so forth with just a couple like small minor points that I can go into if anybody's really interested in the details. But majority is on chain. We also use consortium to vote for topics each week, which is on chain, and that's all on chain as well. I think I just repeated that. And then these new games that we played, Fractal DJ, that was all on chain too. Actually, no, that wasn't on chain. We'd have to create another account, so that wouldn't be difficult to put on chain. But just for now, we just did it in the Telegram chat because we were just trying it for the first time. But we can easily deploy the software onto another account. I was thinking of creating on the Eden Creators account, and then the Signals game, which is what Martin and I were just speaking about, is a game where there's some weird sound from Scarable right now. I don't know what's going on there. but it's not that bad. Okay, cool. Thanks for muting it, I guess. Yeah, the Signals game, that was entirely off-chain so far, because when this was literally the first time we ever tried it. We were just putting together the spreadsheet today, and the way we did it, we actually used Slido, which is a really powerful like Web2 tool for polling. So Slido can export CSV files, which I think we can hook up with EOS in various ways with Substream and some other tools. And then, so that was off chain, but that's the one that we want to bring on chain as well. In addition, with the PinX tools, I'm also planning to put out an article pretty soon. I think I have a bunch of videos and screenshots and stuff like that saved from the PinX videos and articles I've read so far. So I'm planning to put out an article at edencreators.com/substreams or Firehose or maybe PinX. I don't know exactly how it'll be yet, but I'm very thankful to the team. Thanks, Martin, and Daniel, Keysjoy, and everybody on the team for all the great work there. And looking forward to speaking with you, Martin. And yeah, I suppose I answered all questions. So thank you. Aqueduct is not on chain right now. Aqueduct has been operating. Douglas knows. He's a very talented developer. So he has built some of the things on chain, but we've just been using Fractogram in just the Telegram app, and then just been keeping scores just manually. But he's planning to put that on chain. And then Drew Joy said, I would find it helpful to have an article how to deploy your own version of these tools to start your own Fractal. Yes, that would be very, very helpful, and we should have that. And thanks, Drew Joy, for the suggestions and questions very much. Right now, the best thing that I can refer you to is, or I guess the closest thing is, one, I think Vlad's on the call, and Vlad has built many of the tools, so he can help deploy a lot of those on Antelope chains. And then Tadas is just about to release Firmament, the first version of it for EVM. And then I put together an article here at edencreators.com/tools, which doesn't really have a step-by-step. It's kind of long. It should certainly be organized and refined and stuff like that. But it does have a very thorough description of all the tools or many of the tools that we have. And so you can also reach out to me too if you want to set this up. I know you were thinking about doing having your music buddies to accidentally use a blockchain. So I think that'd be awesome, Drew Joy, and I'd love to help and work with you on that too. So feel free to reach out, and let's definitely collaborate. And that offer's open to everybody too, for anybody who wants to empower their community with Eden Fractal tools and consensus games. All right. Well, thank you very much. If anybody has any other questions, happy to answer or happy to discuss.
No one has any other questions, Dan. You've answered all of the questions we could possibly have. Thanks for those great updates. Thanks for the shout out to Pinax. That got my ears perked up. I was like, oh, wasn't expecting that. So for anyone else here that maybe not totally aware of what Pinax is, basically, Pinax is another brand that we started, which is basically the evolution of the Diffuse software that we've been running on the EOS chain and Wax chain as well, which kind of helps dApps access blockchain data. So Diffuse was built by EOS Canada. EOS Canada was then poached by the Graph Foundation a couple years ago in order to develop that software for the Graph network. So so EOS Canada became Streaming Fast. Diffuse became the Firehose and Subgraph technology, and we've been collaborating and working alongside the Streaming Fast team to help deploy this technology on the Graph network, on Ethereum, on other networks, and we're also bringing that technology to the Antelope chains. So starting next week, you should hear more about Pinax, Firehose, and Substreams on EOS and on Antelope. Like Martin mentioned, we're working on publishing a presentation that's going to highlight, kind of explain more of these concepts and how it relates to the Antelope chains. I shared a link to the Pinax YouTube channel if you want to get a sneak peek of what that's going to look like. Those videos are not targeted at Antelope at this point, but like I said, we'll be publishing one next week, and we'll perhaps also have Matthew from our team come on the Fireside to talk more about Firehose and Substreams technology next week. So definitely tune in for that. That's a very exciting project for us. I don't know, Denis or Daniel, I don't know if you guys have anything to add on that topic at this point. Maybe we just keep it for next week.
I think you did a pretty good job covering it. Yeah. Like you said, the evolution of Diffuse, I think a lot of you guys are familiar with the Diffuse stack. This is the next generation. The great thing about this tech stack that we're rolling out is the kind of the more Web3 broad blockchain agnostic nature of it. So Diffuse is very much EOS Antelope centric, which means it doesn't play so nice necessarily with the rest of the Web3 world. With the strategy that, now with EOS EVM online, we want to be more and more compatible with the broader Web3 space. And the graph has kind of been proven as the standard for indexing blockchain data out there. So bringing this technology to EOS makes EOS more compatible with the rest of the world. And it's just way more, there's kind of three key things that are better about this new evolution with Firehose Substream. It's way more modular, way more affordable to run, way more reliable. Because it's more modular, and more flexible. You may be familiar, again, for those more familiar with Diffuse, it's a beast. In order to run Diffuse, you got to basically store all of the data of the blockchain. There's no knobs to turn to customize which data you're storing. You got to store all the data, even if it's data that's junk that you don't care. With this new Firehose Substream stack, you can create more customized data feeds for just the data that you need, which means you can store way less data, which means it's much cheaper for you to operate, which means you can run it in more than one place, which means it's more robust and reliable. Right now, for example, our Diffuse, because there's so much data, it's prohibitively expensive to run it in more than one data center, to store all that data in more than one place. So if that data center goes offline, power goes out, internet goes out, Diffuse is unaccessible during that time. With this new stack, because it's so much more lightweight, more performant, we can run multiple instances in multiple locations and create something much more reliable, much more fast, and just a better, more robust, more compatible stack. So yeah, we're really excited to bring this to EOS and the rest of the Antelope chains, and it's been really an awesome adventure participating in the Graph ecosystem, learning more about that world.
There you go. Thank you, Daniel, for that extra information, and we'll be sharing a lot more about this stuff in the coming weeks. All right, Yana's been patiently waiting to announce our winners. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, yes.
Yana, probably should have known when I said, Dan, go for it. Take as much time as you want. Could have went for a walk, maybe done your groceries before. But yeah, so Yana, who are our winners, and are the prizes distributed?
Yeah, I spoiled it already when Valerie shared an NFT she received. I shared again. This was kind of the raffle winner of our 50 EOS airdrop NFT, Diana Magary. Price of place 2 to 21, so the next 20 people was a 10 EOS NFT, and Valerie shared it already. Let me scroll up. It was not from the survey you did. It was from the raffle. Let me hit enter. If you click on my reply link, you can go up. So if you want to redeem your prizes, you just have to transfer the NFT to the account redeem.gems. You'll find always the instructions in the metadata of the NFT. So I took a little screenshot. You see in the context, claim your 50 EOS airdrop by transferring this NFT to the account redeem.gems. Yes, you jumped the gun, no problem. I think no one really realized it. But yeah, you can see my two posts before, like the Wheel of Names is a little bit the proof of all entries added into the Wheel of Names. I recorded it, so congrats who won. Happy anniversary EOS, happy anniversary Dan. I forgot to mention it earlier. And now I even have to mention Pinex. What an awesome tool! Have a look at the YouTube. There are really awesome ways how you can use it, and I'm super excited as a non-dev. Like, take blockchain data into our Excel sheet. That's my thing. So yeah,
there you go.
congrats.
And the capsules, EOS Moment capsules, have also been sent to everyone who was holding a raffle ticket. So you can go check your inventory and open your capsule and perhaps beat Valerie for the lowest mint for the 50 EOS prize, or potentially qualify for other prizes. I thought there was an error in this distribution because I checked my account and I didn't see my EOS Moments capsule, but then I realized, no, it's a user error. I didn't even mint a raffle ticket this month. My God, what a mistake. But all right, so so check out your capsules, open them, maybe. Hey, who's that? Hey, who's that competing with my sound effects? No, that was great. So yeah, so that's kind of gonna wrap it up for the topics today. At this point, we always keep a bit of time for the open mic for the community. So if anyone wants to jump on, share some updates, comments, questions, whatever it is, now's the time to do it. Maybe we want to talk some off-topic banter, the SEC suing Coinbase and Binance this week. Thankfully, EOS was not listed as a security in the many posts there that the SEC has done. That's good so far. I don't know how long that's going to hold necessarily, but so far so good for EOS. So I don't know if anyone, at this point, if anyone wants to jump on the mic on stage with me, feel free to do so.
Stephane?
Patrick?
Yeah, I have a good news for tomorrow at 8 a.m. UTC. I will publish the momentum number 1 of the first Genesis block never ever created on the EOS mainnet, and I have a fantastic video for tomorrow. So I will post that into the Discord channel, into the community news. That's my contribution for this fantastic moment. I remember always. And I just have my NFT momentum number 1. I am very happy. So just to tell you, stay tuned for tomorrow. Pat Novajoy is publishing a fantastic video of 2 minutes 50, not more. Straight to the point about the first block ever created. So you will see that, I think, everyone.
All right, awesome. I got a sneak peek of this video.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Nice job, Patrick. Looking forward to seeing it live tomorrow.
Absolutely. Yeah, baby. And shout out for all the work that you are doing, Stephane. Also, we never say enough. You make a fantastic job on those Fireside chat. Shout out also to Daniel Keys for sure, Denis Carrière, Jana Schiffer, Martin Breuer, and everyone that I miss. And good speech by Dan Singjoy before about Hidden Fractal. That was long today, but that was the first anniversary, so that's normal, I would say. Voilà.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
So let's move on.
All right, thanks, Patrick.
And also thanks, Yana, too. I appreciate you, Yana, and thanks, Patrick. Thanks, Stephane. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, off-topic banter featuring Zach, like we do every week. What's this YouTube video you shared with us in the chat, Zach? No? Zach does not want to come on? Or am I muted? Or what's going on?
But where is Zach?
Where is Zach? I don't know. He shared a YouTube video, Coinbase by the numbers. Not something I've seen. One sec, mic problems. No worries, Zach. Get back in here. That's got to be Drew, right? It's got to be Drew playing this.
I love it. Yeah, the sound effects got decentralized. Everybody can play them right now, thanks to Discord.
Oh, it's Daniel. This is Daniel.
Ah. Oh, Stephane, I forget to say other things. We have a fantastic IFA demo coming on this Friday by Gabriel Shaw into the hidden on EOS Telegrams. So people, if you want to have an update about what is doing IFA DAO, that will be a good one because they are creating fantastic tool for the DAOs. So Gabriel will do an update about that if you want to join.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing those type of demos. Also, talking about Eden, I got a message today on Telegram from the Upvote bot reminding me that the Eden collection is coming up in 1 month.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. I love that bot. That's a great bot.
Yeah, and he made a purge also. The Upvote bot has made a purge also of some members that were not so up to date with their Telegram in phase with the links into the blockchain. So shout out to Luca with the Upvote bot. He made a good job.
Absolutely. All right, Zach is back. Is your mic working now, Zach?
Should be. Is it?
There we go. Yes. Welcome.
Yeah.
To
Sorry, I was listening while I was working in the yard, and my mic was disabled. So you guys don't care about I'm messing with my phone, so just keeping things locked down, and it doesn't always work the way I intend it to. But anyways, yeah. So you guys should all check out that video. I don't know if there's much to say about it. It kind of speaks for itself. It's just, the United States has done such a poor job of creating a framework in which businesses can operate, especially businesses like Coinbase that want to interface with the traditional banking system and not be taken to court. And it's a concern to everyone, even people outside the United States. We all want to collaborate together no matter what country that you're in, and we all want to be able to get good talent no matter what country you're in. And it concerns me personally because I'm very grateful and fortunate to work in the crypto space for my day job. And it's like, if they make it too much of a pain in the ass, why would anyone hire me as an American when they can go hire someone else and not have to worry about it? So I worry about that with my state too. I'm in Virginia, and they've been passing, I'll just characterize it as internet censorship stuff lately that I'm not a fan of, since we're the largest internet peering hub in the world. So, I side with Coinbase 100% on this. I don't think that I've never worked there. I guess I technically do know people that work there, but I've never worked there. They've never really told me anything, and I don't think that they work in bad faith. I think that they have done their best to comply with SEC regulations, and frankly, I'm just sick of, as an American citizen, having to sit out of all the fun, or at least pretend that I'm sitting out, allegedly, as the case may be. I want to be able to participate in the open with my real identity and all the crypto stuff going on. So it's never going to change if we don't speak up. And it's never going to change if the people making the rules don't even know that TikTok uses the internet on your smartphone. So, yeah.
But USI is everywhere, seems to be. They are even going soon into the toilets also to see how many people are going make a pause in the toilet also, or what's the point?
I'm sorry, can you please restate the question? I might have misheard.
Oh, the question is not even a question, it's just a constatation. It seems to be that USA is governing everyone in the world and want to have a say on everything. What should be the standard for what is a security, what is an asset, the type of an asset. So at a point, any business can be done in the USA, seems to be. You have to migrate in some other jurisdiction to do your token as a utility token, or to fairly better place than in US, seems to be, because too much scare things with USA, always stating that we are doing not the things right. So they are driving a little bit the narrative, seems to be.
No, I don't think so. Actually, the weirdest thing for me in this whole charade is that this happens 1 week after China is more or Hong Kong is opening up.
Voilà.
right?
Voilà.
That's the weird thing for me. I'm, as a European, and also you, Patrick, as a European, I'm excited for what's happened next. Like, maybe we find the golden middle.
Yeah.
I have no idea. So
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's and also with Zach, it's really tricky for people in America. It has been tricky participating in anything before for anyone in America to participate in crypto in general. Under the cloak, I would say, on protecting users or protecting whatever investors. That's not. I don't think that's what's happening. I think there's a larger thing happening, but I don't want to be too much into conspiracy. But I think it's really interesting that it happens so closely after China is opening up, and we all know the China fought meme that what's going on. So I don't know what's going on, but I hope it's not sending more ripples into the space, because I know how hardly working everybody is, and we need to look for better ways to organize.
Yeah, and I think ENF has made a nice move to go also in Hong Kong, because it seems to be that's the place to go to have your EOS EVM project popping up. Also with the ENF ventures, when the things are legal compliant, there will be more EOS EVM projects also coming on. I was interviewing Beatrice of ENF. You have lose the video. I will put again the link. Hong Kong and mainland China are very open. The crypto there is going in a good mood. And I understand why some people are moving to China to do their business, or other jurisdiction like Switzerland or Liechtenstein. Also Malta is very great place. I can understand why some people that want to create a nice platform with a good token, have good intent, cannot do that correctly in, seems to be currently, into the US or into Canada. They have to do something elsewhere. So that's sad in a way, because we want to be so open with the world, borderless with the blockchain. So we have to choose now some jurisdictions that are more fair to create our project. That's that.
Yeah, very, very cool video, Zach, there that you shared. I took some screenshots of it's a 40-second video, not long at all. I took some screenshots of the information shared. Let me just read it out for the people listening on the podcast. Number of times Coinbase mentioned staking in their public S1 report, 57. Number of times Coinbase met with the SEC in 2022 asking for guidance, 30 times. Percentage of assets they reject because they don't pass legal standards, 90%. And the year the test was written that the SEC uses to determine if tokens are securities, 1946, that's crazy. And then the amount of tech jobs at risk of being driven offshore, 1 million jobs. Countries currently establishing comprehensive rules for crypto, 33 countries. And the amount of comprehensive rules that the SEC has established for crypto in America, 0. So clearly Coinbase going hard kind of against the SEC. They're going to be fighting in court, and yeah, hopefully we see some positive results from this litigation. But it's going to be a rocky ride for the next couple of months. But in the end, I'm not too worried. I don't think governments can stop the innovation and the excitement that is being generated with crypto throughout the world right now.
And especially with EOS.
I don't know. I'm not as optimistic, I guess, as I used to be. Like back in the early Bitcoiner days, it was like, y'all can't stop a blockchain, which is still technically true. But the U.S. government has had a very effective strategy, which is that I feel like this part of this is a little bit speculation, but I feel like around 2015, they were trying to decide whether or not they even wanted to allow this technology at all, particularly Bitcoin back then. And they recognized that if they tried to make it entirely illegal in the country or to stop it entirely, it would just make them look weak because you can't stop a blockchain, especially one that pays you to participate in the blockchain. But so they realize that they can go after the on-ramps and the off-ramps and the businesses that are participating in that space. And that's what concerns me. Like, you know, my employer, for example, the ENF, they're a business participating in that space, operating in the United States. If the government told them that they can't pay me to work on this token, which I don't really work directly on the token, but you get what I'm saying, they couldn't do it. So it concerns me a bit. I think it's more incompetence than malice. It's fairly frustrating because, like Coinbase pointed out, 33 other countries have regulations. You know, you guys named some countries already. I've said in the past, I really like Gibraltar's regulation. Like, you guys could, the government could literally just copy someone else's homework. It's not like they even have to do any work. So the whole thing's very frustrating. But I do think that they could make it very hard for people like me to do development work, or for, you know, people like me to trade crypto and actually get my money back. So I don't know.
I think since the U.S. dollar, you know, is the reserve currency, they have more to lose about allowing crypto to flourish, while these other countries that are competing with the U.S. dollar, that want to see the U.S. dollar have less dominance in the world, well, allowing crypto to kind of come compete in that space is not as threatening to those countries as it may be to the U.S. So I feel like that has a role to play in it. In terms of my positive outlook, I agree. As an American developer working in blockchain, I probably would have a different opinion. I mean, Canada's really not much better than the United States, but I'm talking more on a global level for the medium and long term. You know, I'm still just as bullish as I was in early 2017 when I joined the space.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm definitely bullish on crypto, and I think this is a revolution that can't be stopped. Like, whether it happens in the US or not, it's happening. Like, it's a done deal.
Totally.
If you want to hear something bullish, David Packham, CEO of Shintai, is having an AMA on Binance Live, happening in not that many hours. Technically June 8th, which is tomorrow, and UTC 8. So for me in Costa Rica, which is Central Time, US, that's 3 in the morning. I'll drop a link. So
yes,
if there was anything bullish for a token on the platform, not the EOS token, I'd say that's it right there.
Very cool. Very cool. Thanks for sharing. That's at the time of the first block of EOS 5 years ago, 8 a.m. UTC. Nice coincidence.
Well.
Yeah, I was just also inspired by the speech. Cool to hear Perry, and happy about Chintai, David going on Binance. But then I suppose I just wanted to add a little bit to what Stephane was saying and Zach was saying. You mentioned at some point, Stephane, that like perhaps the U.S. government feels threatened by crypto, but I think it's really our responsibility, and it's upon us to explain the benefits of EOS and of Web3 and a blockchain, because the United States needs it just as much as anybody else, perhaps more than anybody else. Like, this is not like, people who perceive it to be a threat are wrong about that, because it's a profoundly helpful tool and technology that empowers communities. And that's necessary. You know, we're going through exponential change in the world, and centralization creates unstable societies. It creates societies that destroy themselves in this exponential age. Like, there needs to be these principles of decentralization and the tools for decentralization, and societies need to empower like all the amazing builders here in the EOS community and throughout Web3 space to build these tools that enable people to flourish. So yeah, I'm really passionate about that. So yeah, I just want to add that I encourage everybody just to think about that. Like, I've also been paying a lot of attention to these regulations as well, and I'm very concerned. Like, I'm not concerned about crypto, so to speak. I think that, you know, it's like somebody said, like, a technology time has come, and it's gonna thrive as long as human society and civilization can survive and thrive. And I am concerned about the people, the individuals here. Like, there's a lot of amazing people here, amazing friends who live in the United States. I do too, and I'm scared about a lot of stuff that the government's doing, and it seems like it's very, very misguided. And I'm concerned about, you know, in the 20th century, there was a lot of tyranny and anarchy and all sorts of really, really bad stuff that happened, and that still happens around the world a lot. And Web3 and EOS, these are tools to empower people and to make the best experience possible. So I encourage everyone to, well, just stay safe. I mean, one thing, and hope you all do well. And then also, it's on us too. You know, nobody else is going to tell our story, so we have to tell the story about. If somebody thinks it's a threatening thing, then, and I don't know, maybe Stephane, I don't know if that was an offhand comment or if you really do think it's threatening. But in my vision, it's like, this is, if anybody thinks it's threatening for like the current like system, every single person in the world needs this technology in order to survive and to thrive in the coming years and decades for themselves and their families. And so it's our responsibility to show why this is so helpful and tell great stories and help everybody understand why these sorts of tools for freedom and tools for cooperation and all that stuff like that are so helpful. Thanks.
I think that's excellent, and I agree with that. I think that touches on something someone said earlier, which is that we need to be more well organized. I'm sorry, I don't remember who said that, but it was a really good point, and I thought about that for a little bit. Like, I don't really think that PACs or super PACs should exist, but we need like a super PAC for crypto, since they do exist. For those of you not as familiar with the American government, a super PAC is just an organization where stakeholders like an industry gets together and then lobbies the government to do what they want. Unfortunately, that's how the U.S. government works. You throw money at them and they do what you want. We need something like that. I mean, we need something where we can organize and say, like, as a whole community, whether that be EOS or all of crypto, and I'd say it should be all of crypto, like, stop making all of these really important companies leave the United States. Like, please make it easy for startups to operate in the United States without being afraid of going to prison. Like, we need to organize. I agree.
Absolutely. I agree, Zach. Thank you very much. Great thoughts. Thanks for bringing the topic up. It's really important. Thanks so much.
We do it.
All right, just got around to opening my packs. Unfortunately, did not find an origin in my packs. I may have to go on the market and buy more packs.
Mine!
Did I get any fun mints? No. Oh wait, no, mint number 10 not even qualifies, but I mean, I'm not gonna, I wouldn't be claiming the prizes anyways. But yeah.
I'm just about to open my last pack.
Good luck. Good luck, Martin.
Yeah. Let's see.
Martin has always a lot of luck with that.
All right, so last chance, guys. If you want to open your your crates, your capsules, submit to the form. I'm gonna give you guys another 5 minutes to do that, and then I'm gonna close submissions for the contest. And yeah, you can check your accounts for some prizes over the next couple of days. Who, what, need, right to chat? What the hell does that mean? How do we get a pack? Asks Optic Redrum. At this point, you're gonna have to buy them on the market or continue to participate in EOS events. We may be giving more out to raffle ticket holders in June and other promotions, who knows. We've got plenty more EOS moments to share with the community. So we'll be, we'll definitely be sharing more in the future.
Nice. My last pull finally got a 1-digit mint.
Nice.
And what else than the reverse of the community, number 8. As Dan Singjoy said, like if you turn, the 8 is kind of related to eternity, right? We just flip it to the side, it's eternity. So I love it. I'm going to keep that. I'm not even going to participate in the competition. But yeah.
You can participate. I'm not going to send you prizes, but you can.
I don't want the.
You can submit a form if you want. You're just not going to get a prize. All right. So I think that's going to wrap it up here. Last call for anyone who wants to jump on stage here. Share a little something. If not, we're going to do the sign off here in just a few seconds. The IBC one may be my second favorite after the Origin one. I just
share.
I just love.
Yeah, I would like to know.
Antelope.
Yeah, share.
Yeah, I would like to know some.
Martin,
favorites.
you don't go on it, please.
I don't go on anything. I'm done.
Thank you.
Share what? Share what, Patrick?
Yeah, share the IBC one.
Oh, share it. Oh, like give it away. Yeah, give it away.
Yeah.
Well, share it or show it?
Yeah, share the link.
Oh, share the link. Okay, cool. Let me see if it's uploaded on YouTube. I do see that most of them have
someone
been
has shared it.
Oh, no, it's not uploaded. Oh, yeah, it is.
IBC is shared now. I go and I bury that.
There you go.
Bury that now. I go.
Is that even...
What's the problem? 5 EOS. Okay. Mint number 21. No? What's the point?
Okay.
Mint number 21 gives you a prize, Patrick. You know that, right?
Thank you, Martin. You are always
you get
with
this
me.
on the market.
Yeah, I do that. Oh, fuck.
Don't mind the titles of the video, the description. Nothing's been fixed yet. But I shared of the IBC one here.
Oh, it's complicated. Okay. Putain de merde. Okay, envoyé.
All right, Patrick. Let's do the sign off, and then you can do your after party.
I don't buy the 21.
Wait, Patrick. Wait after the sign off. All right. And now 2 hours and 20 minutes. This was a great anniversary show. Love all the NFT action. You guys in the chat sharing those NFTs. Yeah, okay. Patrick has been muted. And so we can do our sign off in peace. I will mute you in just a second. All right. Thanks everyone for joining. We're going to see you next week. Hope you guys have a good time. Hope the air quality where you are is not too bad. And we'll see you. We'll do it all over again next week. Until then, let's go.
Go. Happy anniversary, everyone. 5 years.